Hello there, you join me here today on a wonderful sunny day, but where am I? I'm at the Glenmorangie Distillery right up in the north of the Highlands near the village of Tain. Sits right on the Dornoch Firth, you know, a lovely spot, you know, particularly on a day like today. But why am I talking to you from here? You know, I'm not really going to show you the distillery too much, you know, other than what's in the background. You've got the pagoda behind me, and you know, the building here is where all the mashing and fermentation takes place. But it's really to talk about Glenmorangie and how it inspired us to start Whisky for Everyone, and you know, really has driven a visit here has driven our whole whiskey journey. And you know, it started, what, 15 years ago when we came on a holiday to the Highlands, and we thought, well, you know, we'd better do something quite typically Scottish, so let's visit a distillery, even though we weren't interested in whiskey or didn't know anything about it at the time. And we just came here, and just something about the place kind of worked its way into our psyche. You know, it's just you know, it's really made us think about sort of what whiskey was, you know, from the perception that we had, and also, you know, learning about sort of how it was made, and the intricacies of it really captured something there. So that's why then a year or so later, you know, started following our journey of learning a bit more, and started the blog in 2008. And of course everything's gone on from then to sort of where we are today. But you know, you can't help but be impressed with really any distillery. There's a magic about, you know, walking around a distillery and learning, meeting the people that work here. But you know, particularly Glenmorangie, you know, has this special place in our hearts because it was our first ever distillery that we visited. But I think even if you hate Glenmorangie as a brand, or you know, don't particularly like their whiskies, then you come to the still house. And the still house here is, you know, it's home to the tallest stills in Scotland. You know, famously the height of a male adult giraffe, you know, over 5 meters. So that's why you see the giraffe used within their marketing quite often. But you know, you can't help but be impressed, as I say, even if you dislike Glenmorangie, because the place is like, the still house particularly, is like a cathedral. These tall stills are like the pillars within a cathedral, and you know, literally awe-inspiring place. So you know, if you haven't visited here already, I hope you really get to one day, and you enjoy it as much as we did, and it inspires you as much as it did with us. Because you know, even though this is now, you know, been back a number of times, you know, it still has this sort of awe and sort of air about it that, you know, just finds, you know, absolutely fascinating, and also you know, really enjoyable. You know, as I said, you always get a warm welcome here. But that's really about it. Not really to say anything more, but just thought it would be nice to explain that was the sort of, you know, that initial visit was our sort of us dipping our toe into the whiskey world. And of course it's gone on to lead to us both having careers within the industry, and you know, writing, you know, thousands of blog posts, and you know, various other articles for publications, and doing videos and all tastings and all types of stuff. So you know, the true inspiration behind Whisky for Everyone is this place. So thanks for watching. I'll let you get on to do whatever you were doing before you found this, and yeah, see you again soon. Cheers.